The big story at 5, the Milwaukee man held in Abu Dhabi since Easter is back with his family. Matty Gonzales was put in the lockup for carrying a prescription medication without the prescription.
But even after his sister flew halfway around the world with the doctor's note, he was still in prison.
Tom Durian was the only local reporter in Chicago when Matty reunited with his thankful family. Tom.
Yeah, Georgia Carroll, it was an emotional reunion as you'd expect for months. Matty's sister Nicole, who lives in Miami, was his only hope. She traveled back and forth to the country, hired lawyers, and spent her own money to prove that he didn't do anything wrong. Today, that all paid off. Matty Gonzales back on U.S. soil, put on a plane in Abu Dhabi in shackles and exiting a free American citizen at O'Hare after a layover in London.
Wow, this is overwhelming.
Gonzales was traveling through Abu Dhabi for work in April, but he was arrested on drug charges before he could pass through. He was carrying tramadol prescribed by his doctor for back pain. His sister says he was first charged with selling the drug. That was reduced to possession, and finally, failure to declare he was in possession of the drug.
I got a 2-year sentence I didn't know for 3 days until I talked to her.
So I stayed really quiet, and then when he was sentenced, I was like, okay, we got to do something.
And then, with the help of Wisconsin and Florida senators, she got the call yesterday that he was being released. Driving from Green Bay, where much of the family lives, to O'Hare this morning, anxiously waiting for him to walk through the doors.
I missed my little sister's wedding, and like I said, I've been wrapping my head around missing my mother's funeral for a couple months now, and being able to make it is, I really have words for it.
Well, he will not miss it. The family is gathering tomorrow to remember his mother. Then on Sunday, a fundraiser at the Nomad on Brady to bring Matty home will now become a welcome home celebration. Now, the fundraising, though, is still a go because this entire ordeal set his family back more than $100,000. We're going to hear Matty's message from people and the people of Milwaukee coming up here at 6 o'clock. He really thanks the folks that reached out to him.
And you and I talked about this. He stood up in 30 of his friends' weddings. That tells you what kind of person we're talking about.
I think a lot of people see those pictures and they'll recognize him.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, welcome home, Matty.
Yeah,
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom. Well, a Milwaukee County Corrections officer loses his job for allegedly lying to police. Brandon Rook joins us live with the story. Brandon.
George, he's facing charges of obstructing an officer and endangering the safety of others by use of a dangerous weapon. The question on so many minds tonight, why?
My God, we didn't know what was going on.
Pearl Basil was highly concerned.
It looked like the SWAT team. I mean, that's how